After much trading with the villagers, I was able to get 2 stacks of clay. I think I've got almost enough sand. I thought I did have enough sand. I guess I'll hammer down some gravel here real quick, and we'll get that for that quest. Be back in a minute. Okay, we just got enough sand here for the other quest. Gets that one done, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the loot bag because I like loot bags. And over here on the clay, I'm also going to take the loot bag. See what we get. And we just need, let's see, a clay bucket. Yeah, this was ridiculous making this. It takes 8 clay balls and a bucket of water to make 2 clay. And then I've got to grind down 5 of this clay to make my bucket. So that took up a ton of the clay that I just made to get that. Okay, things weren't as dire as I thought they were going to be. I did actually have just barely enough clay. It was sand that I was short of, so I just hammered down a bunch of my gravel, which was actually almost all of my gravel. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking these up now. And we'll be back once I get all of my coke bricks cooked up. Well, while we're waiting for the coke bricks, I'm going to go ahead and kill some cows. We've got this a thaumium cleaver, or butcher knife, not a cleaver. They come with looting 3 when you make the slightly better ones anyway. I know, maybe even the lower level ones come with it. But thaumium is really cheap for me because I can just use the loot bags that I get from killing zombies and other, Thaumcraft mobs over there. And the animals don't explode when you use the butcher knife. So that's what makes it really good. Let's go ahead and work on this glove quest here. I need to get 6 woven cotton. We can make our left and right gloves. And now we're all ready for lava when we finally get up there. And I just noticed a second ago that I only need 10 oak logs for this 3 cactus, so I'm going to go ahead and turn those in. I was thinking that I actually needed to get them for something else, so that's going to help on growing those. We'll go ahead and get 3 pieces of sand out and just chuck them off over here by the farm real quick. Right here. Actually, by the pigs is good. And that's going to be my brand new cactus farm, and I'll be able to use those for making cactus tool parts if I want them. And I think I can even turn the cactus. Let's see. I think I can even turn it. I can turn it into this cactus juice that I'll be able to eat. I think I can even make those into buckets. Yeah, buckets of water right there, nice and easy. I probably won't ever do that. That'd take a lot of cactus. But there's other things I can probably use it for. We'll find out when I need them. Okay, we just got the last coke brick we needed. And I also got a heart from eating something just now. So let's see. It's going to give me a nice bacon mushroom burger. And let's see. We'll go ahead and make all of these for our coke oven. Let's go ahead and get our coke oven built. I'm just going to drop it right here temporarily. After I get some charcoal going in here. Come on, you know you want to work. Why aren't you working? check. How is this thing supposed to be built? Oh, I only need 26. I think I got an extra one in the middle I don't need in there. And I can't get it out without an iron level pickaxe. That sucks. I'm gonna have to come back here in a minute after I figure that out. Okay, here's my solution. Buying this here pick. It says it can't mine anything. We're gonna hope that it can. As long as I can get one of these back, I will be happy. Oh, nothing. So that is a failure on that one. Okay, I've decided I'm going to make a thaumium pick because I have the thaumium for that. And let's see if that works. And it does. Excellent. Alright, let's go check on our charcoal. We got 4 pieces. That'll get our quest done. As soon as it recognizes that it is ready to go. Get a choice reward. I've already got like 9 buckets floating around, so I'm going to go ahead and take this loot bag. Now I'm going to have to get another drowned creeper and let him blow up and harvest all of that. So, look who we got here, our friend Mr. Drowning Creeper. It didn't take very long, maybe half an hour or so, maybe a little less. These guys spawn pretty frequently for me. So we're just going to do what I normally do, is let them see me. And then run away real quick. Boom! There we go, we got a nice big ball of cobblestone and water right on there. Okay, I just got my 256 cobblestone. And we're going to go ahead and, once again, take the loot bag. You can probably hear some silverfish drowning underneath me. What do we get? Oh, pressure plate. Those are a pain in the butt to make. So that is going to be really nice. Now where are we at? 72 iron. That is going to take a lot of work. So I've been grinding out, picking up emeralds from villagers and buying clay and then grinding that down into clay dust here. And that is getting really old. It's going to take forever to get the remaining I need for the 82. So what I've decided to do is just go ahead and make enough grout to get my tank ready. I think that was sand there. Once I get the tank made up, then I will be able to, let's see, how much do I need? I'll make the grate, or the drain, I should say. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I need 20 pieces for that. And once I get to my my drain ready, I'll be able to turn my XP that I've got into all the clay dust that I need. And I won't have to, I'll just go ahead and buy enough to get to all of that. And I've got enough cobblestone that I can break down and get more sand and gravel. So instead of spending another 3 or 4 hours grinding out on the villagers trying to get them to give me the stuff I need, I will just go ahead and craft it. And I'll be back when I got the drain and stuff. Actually, I'll go ahead and make the drain right now. I think I only need 14 iron, was it? I think. I think that's what I figured out I needed. Yep. I think this was the pattern for it. There we go. We've got our XP drain. Now, just as soon as these are done cooking over here, I will be able to make that tank. Just be back in a couple minutes. Alright, getting my tank crafted up. And I'm just going to stick that right there for now. Now I can finally start storing up all this XP I've got. I'm telling you, I'm full of it, but whoa, that filled up fast. Let's go ahead and check out what that clay dust recipe was. And there we go. I can just start spending XP on clay dust now. It's going to make this a lot faster. Going ahead and crafting myself up a work table here to make some of this crafting a little bit easier. Especially for making my grout. Now I can just go ahead and put the recipe in there and dump all the stuff in. And that's going to make it a lot easier for me. Alright, going to make myself a gold spike for my mob farm. 2 gold spikes. I had 6 ingots already, and I'd gotten lucky and got a gold block off of one of the mobs I killed. And I just made 2 pieces of gold dust with all of the XP I had left over. So now we got these. It's going to help us get a lot more XP from the mob farm. I'm going to stick it up here with the slimes for now, but it's going to get moved to a new mob farm that works with all the mobs here once I get that built. Okay, so this should be the last little bit of iron I need for this quest to get 72. Right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get my loot bag. I've been farming the XP from this janky mob farm I've made. It is mostly safe. I've only had to fill in holes and put out fire like 3 or 4 times. So it's not super great yet. I've got 2 gold spikes and some water down here. There's water right there. Then there's a spike there and a spike right in there. And I just come in every once in a while and collect my XP and then run back over here. This shell right here, which I'm testing out, there's a 2x2 drop chute coming out of there because I didn't have a lot of material. And then I built this around it, and there's water. I put some water sources at the top so that it's got water all the way down, kind of like the you used to have to do in old school, like Enderman farms in the end, to keep them from teleporting around. And that's been doing a little bit of work to keep them from teleporting out so much. Those guys, they still get out a little bit, but they're kind of benign, unless you look at them. So I'm gonna try and I think move this out and then up so that there's a shell around the entire thing, and then I'm gonna flood the entire thing, and then see if that works better. And if that does work good, then I'm gonna, when I get some more material, I will rip the whole thing down and redo it with a 3x3 drop chute so that the spiders in there get dropped down a little bit more. And spiders don't care what you've done; they just spawn everywhere. I've got one by like 8 spots for the mobs to spawn, and then there's water channels between them all, flood into a bigger water channel, and the spiders are still filling the thing up. Oh, and before I forget about it, I got an MV loot bag earlier from doing which was it, one of these quests down here. Oh, I got another one opened up. Building better bases just opened up. Can't do anything in it yet, but it was not open before. I've got most of this one done. I just need to get my lava so that I can make this seared stone and then make a casting table, and then I'll be able to get that one done. And I did this hardcore ender expansion, which is just hold 16 ender pearls, and that gave me an MB loot bag, so I'll go ahead and open that up right now and see what I get. And I got a whole industrial diamond and some wheat. Let's see what the basic one gives me. Some seeds. Yeah. I like opening them up even though they give you junk most of the time. Alright, let's go ahead and get this wrench here. I think that'll finish off the tools quest. Yes, it does. Which also opens up the crops quest here, which is great. I'm going to actually, I don't know what I'll use that for. Crop sticks, I should say, are a real pain to make. And we've already got, let's see, the barrels done. Let's see, I'll go ahead and take the loot bag again. See what we get. Chests. I like that. It's a pain to make. Carpenter's blocks. I wish we still had these in newer Minecraft. My favorite thing about these is being able to just put a piece of glowstone dust on them and have them act as a light, so you don't have to have torches spammed everywhere. So I just went and grabbed a door off of my villager farm so I could get this quest done. Went ahead and grabbed the bag off of it, and you can see my villagers are quite agitated in their little box. I'm going to have to do something about that soon because they're starting to kill each other just from crawling up in there. Okay, gonna go ahead and make this crowbar here. One of the first loot bags I got was full of dyes of all different kinds, so lucked out and got the blue dye off of that for making those. That gets up a main quest. We had to get that one done for something. It's the little jagged edges on it. Let's see. That one is just about what tools to use for maintenance, it looks like. No other main quests going on there. Right now I'm working on getting the 10 for this one. I'm about halfway to having all the 10 I need. Just need a bunch more XP from the farm. See, one of the things I love about modded Minecraft is all the weird stuff you can get from, like, I'm just standing here at the mob farm and I just got a diving helmet with respiration 10 on it. It says it belongs to Scuba Steve. It's also got Unbreaking 3 and Aqua Affinity 1. So if I got to do any diving down in my poor boy Gtnh super tank, or do anything else with some water, I got a perfect helmet for it. Let's see, we'll go ahead and get the loot bag. I like the loot bags. Let's see what we get. We got a spawn chicken. Ooh. I looked at a creeper. Anyways, the main reason I'm making this is because I've made this just for completion of the quest book before and other playthroughs I've done, but I've never actually made any of these things or used it, so I want to see if I can use it for grinding down my armor. So I'll come back once I've got it made and we can check it out. Looking into it some more, I can see why I've never used this windmill before. You've got to make this thing, which is a lot of iron by itself, and stone. That's not too bad. Then you see it's a giant structure. It is a ton of clay. This thing would take me forever to get all the clay to make this stuff. So we'll just skip on that. It'd be faster to go ahead and just get the regular steam stuff. Just got the last piece of tin I need for the quest. I'm going to switch over to copper now, and I've got to get a bunch of that. I'm just going to cook this tin up. 48 copper away from having that, and then getting some bronze. Alright, my 16 tin is done. Just wants me to get the loot bag, of course. What did we get? Oh, some Z-Tones. Got a bunch of these before, and that's what I built my poor man's super tank out of. I just went ahead and milked all my cows. Got 64 milk. And along with, if I can find it, the water I've got. Here we go. That's going to get this quest here done. I think I want to take the salt. Just because I don't know if I've got any other way to get it. Just I haven't seen any anyway. Just stick this back in here with the food. Crafting the better lunchbox now. We can hold more food and more variety. Oh, it finally happened. Just got my first piece of sugarcane bread up. We got 2 pieces off of that. And that helped me get a quest done, I believe. Over here. For this breeding stuff, I'm going to get... I'm not going to get the crops. I'm going to go ahead and get the crop sticks because these things are a huge pain to make. If you haven't made them before, you might think it's just some long sticks. But it's some long sticks and a file and a saw, and it uses a ton of durability to make them. And I went through over 2 stacks of the sticks just to get this finally bred up. So, on to some more stuff now. Hopefully we'll get stick reed and what's the other one? I want the essence XP berries. I want to get those bred up next so I can build up a big farm of those instead of just relying on this mob farm for all my XP. Alright, we just got a sponge, some salt, and some fertilizer, it looks like, from that. That was the loot. I know I got the No, I did. I took the crop sticks. It was from that IC2 crops bag that I got those 4 items just now. Alright, just grabbing the last peeps of copper I need to get the next quest done. I'm going to go ahead and cook that up, and I'll be back once I got my 48 copper bars cooked up. So I just went ahead and made this iron saw here so I can cut up some of my glowstone that I've been buying for villagers. This should also complete this quest, which will give me a diamond saw as a reward. I'm going to leave it in there for now, though. I'll get it when I wear out my iron sword, or iron saw. Never mind, I just noticed that it was a consume quest, and when I went to look for my iron saw and did not see it anywhere. So I'm just going to make some glowstone covers. They're going to be used to cover up the water spots, or the water in my farm I just built over here. The bigger one that's going to be dedicated to all of the new crops once I clear out a little bit more room for it. Alright, our copper's done now. So that clears up another quest in the Stone Age for us. Go ahead and take the loot bag. And now we can finally get into making some bronze. We need 32 bronze dust. Let's see. That was less than I thought it was going to be. Say that was not a very efficient conversion there. Normally you get, I think it's 4. Okay, now we just gotta cook these up. We'll open our loot bag and see we got some food. Getting our very first bronze ingots. Clears that up. What do we got in here now? We got some more bricks. Let's make a small coal boiler to get my first steam. Some pipes. It's going to be a little while before we get those. Still got to get some steam. That's going to open us up into the steam age here. I'll be back when I got that stuff ready and I can make it. Alright, I believe I've got everything now. Make an iron furnace. And we should just be able to get this done right now. Got our small coal boiler here. First step into the steam age. Now we just gotta find a place to put it. I'll think about that later. Yeah, so I didn't catch it when I was coming back from the farm, but don't eat a creeper heart. It kind of explodes when you do and blows up your base and drops you right into the void. Alright, I just turned in this quest for 8 unknown seeds, and I got the bag. Let's see what we get. A block of iron, very nice. And a bunch of, more, what are those, Ztones blocks. We'll just go in here. So we had a small accident in the mob farm. Well, I was underneath it, and it almost drowned me. Now I'm gonna clear that mess out. That is gonna take a while. Hey, I want to see how bad my luck is. Look what happened while I was trying to clean up the first explosion. Explosion number 2 happened. This is going to be a huge pain in the ass to clean all this up. I may just tear this whole thing down instead of just dealing with that. I'm just about to craft up the steam alloy smelter for the quest. Put right in there. So I'm doing this because I want to try and get some of this glass so I can make a tank. That way I'll have some place to hide all this water I'm pulling out of this mob farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this macerator before I've got the quest for it. Just drop it right here next to our coal boiler. Now I can start macerating up some of this armors that I've got and get some iron. Alright, I've finished macerating all of the iron armor and weapons and tools that I had, and I've got 8.5 stacks, or 8 stacks and 11, I should say, not 8.5, of iron out of all of that. So that's going to help us a whole lot coming up ahead. Not even 20 minutes after I finished rebuilding this thing with an extra shell and all water around it, another damn creeper gets in there and blows up and just ruins my day. Okay, after about 4 stacks of these crop sticks, I've finally got the stick reed. We get our sticky resin now, and we'll be able to make that water tank we've been needing. Just checking on our field of crops over here, and we've got an essence berry. So that's going to help us a lot in the future, since this mob farm sucks. I've taken 52 of my iron ingots and turned them into iron rods, and got my sticky resin. We're going to go ahead and make this water tank now. And there we go. Okay, here we go. I've crafted up all of the fire bricks I needed. to get this iron furnace, or the blast furnace. We'll go ahead and craft up the last piece. And hopefully this finishes up, because I forgot to get these out. Okay, it did. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get the iron ore berries. And now we can finally start making some steel. But that will be in the next episode. Thanks for watching.